Emma Claudine, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know her, she is the spokesperson of the cleanest city for me in the world.
Yeah.
Any doubt?
Thank you very much for the compliment.
And that's the city of Kigali. It's good to have you on the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
How is work?
It's going well. I mean, when you work for a city that is developing and also planning the things and things are happening, it is going well.
It's going on well.
Yeah.
The cleanest city. I've seen you so busy lately. You know, the other day I was seeing you actually teaching people. Observe the posts, see those road signs, read them. When you're approaching the junction or traffic lights, observe.
Yeah.
See what they're telling you. Then you see there's somebody who was stuck in traffic and you were directing them.
Yeah. Actually, we have kind of new traffic road signs, especially with the new model coming in. So sometimes drivers are used to the old ones and they kind of ignore the new ones. So, and sometimes because we don't have those, we didn't use to have those signs, they feel like maybe it's not a traffic sign, but it is, and you can get fined if you don't observe it. But the purpose is not fining people. The most important thing is everyone is aware, they know everything and they can obey them so that the traffic comes easy, you know. Yeah. So that's what we're looking at, having an easy traffic flow in Kigali.
A smooth flow.
A smooth one.
So easy for everyone.
Yeah.
Not being stuck in jam for...
Whether you're on a bus, on a private car, on a motorcycle, whatever you're using to travel, we want you to have a smooth travel.
Wow. I think that's the reason why you're here, to explain to us and to also make us know how are we going to have that smooth sail through the city. So let's begin from that. And just to inform people that in case you want to be part of the show, well, our lines are open, but either way, we are live on X and on YouTube at Royal FM 94.3. And in case you want to see what's happening in the studios, go there and be able to watch us. So, Emma, let's talk about this. What are the main goals behind introducing the new bus transport system in Kigali? It's making people talk and talk and talk. Are we not going to be stuck?
I don't think we're going to be stuck because we've been planning for this for a long time as the government in general, not only as the city of Kigali. And maybe to talk about the goals of the new model, we have to think about again the challenges of the old one. So the old model had a lot of challenges, and you know our buses were called Shirumuteto, meaning there is no joke.
Once you're there, you sweat.
You know, no joke in these buses. So the queue was long, very long, but also the responsibilities were fragmented because we had so many various operators who are working on their own and who are looking for profit. So what mattered for them was just having the bus full of people, whatever time it takes. I don't care if it's going to take 2 hours or 3 hours, but I will wait until the bus is full of people, then I will move, because that's now the way I will make profit. And so the service was really poor that way, but also the management was not that synchronized. And the fare collection was also outdated. The drivers used to take money from the people.
I've witnessed some.
Yeah.
You come with a small luggage, somebody asks you 200, 300.
Some money, and they take your luggage. And maybe the luggage is not allowed because...
something small, handheld.
Yes, and if it's small, you have to go with it, and there is no extra charge. But if it's big, you don't have to take a baggage with you in a bus.
Of course, that's
you have to find another transport model for goods. But they used it to mix all of that just to make cash, and sometimes you could understand them because most of them were not well paid. You know, all those challenges were really in the old model. So we tried to fix all those things, but also in accordance with the vision of our country, because the vision of our country is to have a green mobility. So the green mobility comprises so many things, including a working bus transport. So to make sure it is working, we had to move to the new model. I can say it's the beginning, but it's not going to disappear as people are afraid.
This is just the start.
This is the start. And we will continue to maintain it and improve it until 2050. That's the vision of our country. We have the green mobility, and the bus transport is key to that one. So we replaced the fragmented services with a unified one, because now we have a company called EcoFleet, established by the government, that is coordinating the transport, and that made us improve the reliability and the predictability, because the buses now are working on a schedule. We know when the buses are going to leave the main terminal, the bus terminal, and we know that they're going to circulate continuously. Actually, the vision is not to have bus terminals anymore, because in a city you have to be
it will be non-stop
circulating. So you don't have to have a bus terminal. For what? Maybe we'll have the Nyabugogo one in the future, because it's an international one, and even national one, because we receive people from provinces in that GAR. But at the places in Kigali, we don't need bus terminals. They need to be circulating.
So no need for wait.
No need for wait.
You talked about others, and you in your introduction, you've actually talked about improvements that are going to be done. This is the start. It marks the beginning of a journey that is going to be unstoppable. Let's talk about improvement. How do we expect a city of Kigali to improve or even make more efficient this new system to improve mobility of the residents?
We really working with a variety of people, of institutions, to make sure that we improve the mobility. We were doing our part as the city of Kigali, but other institutions are helping us as well. So as I was saying, the government has already established the EcoFleet company, which is helping a lot in coordinating everything related to kind of logistics. But on the side of the city of Kigali, we were dealing with infrastructure, if I can say. You've seen we've introduced a new traffic light that is specifically for buses, and near the traffic light there is a route dedicated to the bus. And
in fact, it's written on bus only.
Yes, the bus only lane. So that bus only lane and the dedicated traffic light helps the buses move fast. If a bus move 10 seconds before other cars, it seems like a short time, but it helps a lot, because the bus will move to a clear road where there is no other cars, because they've been they are still at the traffic lights. So the smooth ride and makes the buses continue circulating even during the peak hours, when you have kind of traffic congestion.
In the mornings and the evenings.
Mornings and the evenings. So we've done that, but also we improving the alternative routes. We already have so many alternative routes in Kigali that private cars can take, but we ensuring that wherever we don't have enough, we create ones, so that we reduce, at the same time, we improve the bus service, but also we improve the alternative routes, so that the private cars, motorcycles, and other people who don't need to pursue a certain corridor, they can take those other alternatives, and the congestion can be reduced that way.
And thankfully, you talked about congestion, and that means actually the trying to avoid and minimize traffic jam thanks to those alternative routes. But looking at probably the master plan, the transport master plan, and the improvement of the infrastructure, especially the road infrastructure in Kigali, let's look at how long it's going to take, because there are some complaints I've already had from people. Hey, they're bringing these new buses, the bus only lane. Not every road has the bus only lane. How do they expect us to maneuver through? How isn't it going to affect the rest of us? Yeah, those complaints.
Actually, the goal is the bus become a choice, a transport mean choice for everyone. So if you feel like driving in my own car is a bit complicated in Kigali. Why don't you take a bus? A bus is there, it's clean, it's safe, it's moving faster. You can arrive anywhere, and there is no problems with a bus. So that's why we're trying to ensure that it becomes a VIP transport, you know. So, and sometimes when we say we want it to become a VIP transport, people feel like maybe the lower level people are not going to afford it anymore. But we want everyone to become a VIP in Kigali, you know.
Every person is important.
Every person is important. Everyone is a VIP. So we wanted that bus to be good and to be great to anyone, and anyone can take it. Wherever you're going to your office, wherever you're going to your business, wherever you are, whoever you are, you can go into this bus and you feel comfortable. You travel faster, and you choose it. So we want people to be choosing the bus because it is the smoothest move.
So now on the roads which are not so wide.
So the roads that are
without the bus only lane.
That's why we're talking about the alternative routes for now. So we want the private cars to be driving from main corridors to alternative routes, because we have so many that are not even being used enough. For example, let's talk about the main corridor at Peage, where we have marked the bus only lane. You know, when you come from Mukanogo roundabout, you can pass by Ministry of Environment. There is an alternative route that can take you to Muhima or Nyabugogo without continuing with the main corridor. And it's not only there. We have so many alternative routes in other areas as well. So it's really feasible. You can take another alternative route and rate that main corridor to the people who are have to take it, and also for the buses and other high occupancy vehicles. So that's what we're trying to do. But as we build the new routes, as we build the new roads, we're trying to make sure that they are really wide.
So we expect more constructions.
We expect more constructions with wider roads that have that specific dedicated line for buses, but also a line for cycling and for pedestrians. So that's where we're moving.
How will these buses be distributed across all the routes in the city? You talked about that we're not going to be having terminals in the near future, but the buses are going to be distributed. How are they going to be rotating around the city?
Actually, the company I talked about, Eco-Free Solutions, is the one taking care of the planning,
the distribution,
and they're making sure that they maintain all the existing routes, and they change some of the routes, and they add on new routes. So because the goal is to ensure that buses can go everywhere, almost everywhere, especially where we have better routes, better well-maintained routes, so they can go everywhere and continue circulating, as I was saying, using that specific schedule. They have to leave on time. They have to not delay on bus stops. They have to continue circulating to make sure that everyone is arriving on time where they're intending to go. And we've started to receive feedback, you know.
And how is the feedback?
Yeah, a friend of mine was writing to me this morning. She was so happy that she used to take a bus at 5:20 to be able to arrive at the office at where she works at 7. And now she was telling me
5:20. Oh no.
Yeah, 5:20.
That's 1 hour and something minutes.
Yes, and she was telling me, oh my God, I arrived at the bus stop at 6:20, and now I am at the office. It was like around even before 7.
So it's buying her more time to sleep,
she's
to
like,
rest.
It's a miracle.
Wow.
And she's like, is this going to continue?
So you haven't received any criticism?
Few criticism.
Of course, there'll always be that.
Yeah, there always be criticism, but you will see that the criticism are the ones that say it's not going to last, or the people who don't really understand it very well. So, but mostly it's not. It's positive.
You've talked to us about the how it's going to be efficient, how it's going to be working, and EcoFleet is a state-owned entity. You working with private enterprises.
Yeah.
And how were these operators selected, and are they going to maintain the routes like you said?
Actually, it's kind of tender. You know, in government, we use tender processes to select people.
People bid and...
yeah, they bid, and you look at the criteria you've put, and you see the ones that are meeting those criteria, and they are given the job. So for these ones, of course, they were the existing operators who were to bid, and the most important was to look at the capacity, the proven capacity, because they've been working in this sector so long. So the proven capacity, but also the ability to meet the performance-based contractual requirements, because now they are hired by EcoFleet to just to hire drivers to manage the daily logistics, and they have standards. So they are asked to leave on time. They are asked to not delay on bus stops. They are asked to treat passengers like...
There are procedures they're supposed to follow,
Yes.
professional procedures.
Procedures, and there are people who are supposed to be monitoring if they are meeting all those criteria. So for now, for the operators, the goal become now to work professionally, and if you work professionally, you got paid. But if you don't, you get penalized.
The president the other day was talking about poor service delivery.
Yeah.
And he didn't allow... He was actually encouraging us to complain if we are given poor services, and not even pay if you're given poor services.
Yeah.
When
why? He's always asking us, why are you paying for a poor service?
Yeah, we're going to take a break, and when we return, we shall be talking about technology. We shall be talking about ticketing and how best this is going to serve the interests of Kigali city dwellers, and even if others can learn from this. Kigali in the morning. I'm still with the City of Kigali spokesperson, Emma Claudine. Send in your questions. We'll be able to also feature them on the show. Kigali in the morning continues.
Hey Kigali.
Efficiency and technology has a stand in this. We went cashless because when we use cards to pay for the bus and everything, it means all the money is reaching the destination. But when you give money
it's
to
streamlined.
people, it's not streamlined. So we've become cashless, and we're using those payment systems. But also we have a GPS into these vehicles. So the GPS helps us track on real time in monitoring operations, but also in the near future, it will be helping the passengers as well, especially the ones who are waiting on bus stops to see on the real time when the bus is arriving, when is it reaching to me, and so that you are able to plan smoothly all your activities. We also ensuring that we have the CCTV cameras inside the cars, and the CCTV cameras will help us even monitor
behavior,
the
service,
behavior
delivery,
of the passengers, the service, the way the passengers are being treated, but also matching the ones who are in the bus and the ones who paid with cards. So we're ensuring that this is really being implemented, and we're using technology to support us on controlling all of that.
Do those cameras work?
They are working. Yeah, they are working. And we will be having internet, of course, because with those technologies, internet is very key to ensure that the people who are in operation rooms or anywhere, they can be monitoring and pursuing everything that is happening.
We're about to get to the news, and I feel still interested in the affordability and the measures being taken to ensure the prices are set, the companies, because you talked about the fact that, yes, For example, now those companies which have been using fuel, and I know waiting for people to get filled up. For example, if a bus can carry 60 or 70 or 90 people, they could wait. If a bus is carrying a few people than the normal ones they've been taking, how are they how are they going to get the profits?
We don't looking at the profit cash, because there are some other profits that you can even buy. So let's say if the buses are helping us to reduce gas emissions, this is priceless. And if these buses are helping us to reduce the congestion in the city, the traffic congestion, this kind of priceless, because it really helps us not to delay on the roads and use shorter time. And time is money. Time is precious. Time is expensive. But on the cash side, the government has injected some money in EcoFleet.
There's some subsidy.
Yes, to ensure that at least the basics are running for now. And we moving to electric buses. Electric buses are cheaper to maintain. They don't consume fuel. They don't have so many maintenance services as the other buses. So with electric buses, the price for operations is a bit cheaper. And we going to be full electric by June 2025. That's the target. So that means we will have these beautiful, clean, safe buses, but on a cheaper cost. Yeah.
The key highlight from this is the government has injected a certain percentage to ensure that literally the government is paying for us transport.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and we've been doing it, We've been doing it, but because it was not very well coordinated and under the safe hands, people were not using it correctly, because the government was the one to buy even the electric buses that have been given to those operators who failed to pay back, and even to have a certain amount of fare we're paying, the government had to inject something so that the ticket is not that expensive. And all these services are going to happen. The service is going to be better on the same price because the price is not raising for now. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. We're going for a news break. When we return, we're looking at the challenges because there's no development without a challenge, and also be looking at the future and the sustainability. We're still with Emma Claudine, the spokesperson of the city of Kigali. But for now, 9:04, it's the news. Good morning. With the city of Kigali spokesperson Emma Claudine. Want to let her go for work, but I want to first finish this because it's important that we keep you informed, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Angelo Ndungusi, and this is Kigali in the Morning on Rural FM 94.3. Emma, let's talk about the few challenges. What challenges does the city of Kigali introduce during the transition of this new system?
Actually, challenges are always around, but we ensure that we tackle them. So some of the challenges were creating those
dedicated lanes
for buses, but we're doing it, and we thank the citizens of the city of Kigali, especially drivers, because they've been so patient. We've been seeing the traffic congestion, for example, at Peage, because the works were ongoing, and we really thank them for the patience. But also we have some challenges with EcoFleet together, and we're trying to manage them because as I was telling you at the beginning, with the new system, we going cashless. So we found out that some of the people don't have cards. And you really need to have a card to enter the bus.
The tap and go.
Yes, the tap and go. So we're making sure that they buy them, but they understanding it and they doing it, and the adaptation to the new routes, because we maintain the existing routes, but some of the routes have changed a little bit. So we have a few changes, and we added some new routes. So the adaptation to those new routes is a bit complicated as well, especially that some of them don't have the sentence based fare established in advance, and it is a challenge. We are working together with RURA So the other challenge we working on is cleanliness, because we're doing our best to maintain the buses clean, but we want and we need the passengers to be clean as well. And it's not
People should bathe,
yes,
be tidy.
they should bathe, they should
That personal hygiene.
the personal hygiene is very key. And you will see so many people are talking about it these days, because the government won't really the way Kigali is clean.
Even individuals should
we
be
want
clean as well.
individuals to be clean, and not only Kigali but Rwanda in general. We want the residents to be clean, and we still see those people who can come to take a bus and they didn't bathe in the morning, they didn't take a shower, they didn't wash themselves. So and sometimes people are wearing clean clothes, but they are wearing them on top of
the dirty body.
And which is really very very sad. But we wanted people to improve that that habit. So we wanted to have a VIP bus, as I was saying at the beginning.
Bathe,
so
wash your armpits.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can't have it if you are not that smart. If the bus is smelling very good, but you enter and you're not smelling good, the entire smelling changes because of just one person. So we really want people to maintain their hygiene.
And I think
personal
some
hygiene.
individuals, those who have privately owned cars, had stayed away from buses because of that
because
kind of
just
allegation.
that, yeah. So we want that to be changed as soon as possible. Everyone has to take an exam of themselves and see if they do a personal hygiene as they should be doing it. Yeah.
So there's a possibility that these buses are going to be very, very clean. Individuals clean as well.
They will be very clean. Yeah.
Let's talk about the plans in place to ensure that the motor and the taxis, as well as the other riders, do not feel threatened that their jobs are being taken, because there's that allegation as well.
They don't have to be frightened, because sometimes when a change comes, we go with the change, and it's kind of a smooth transition.
You adjust and adapt.
Yes, we adjust and adapt. It's not just something that happens one night and they say, no, you're not working. And we're not intending to forbid motorcycles to ride in Kigali. No, we're not doing that. They will continue to do their job because they are very key in the city circulation. Buses are not arriving everywhere. For example, we have some roads who are not well maintained the way we want it. We're still constructing, we're still constructing roads. And some of the roads can't be accessed by buses because of their conditions, but the motors can. And even around the city, even in the quartier, inside our neighborhoods, somewhere the motor riders will be going there and the bus will not go there because the bus stop on bus stop, but they can't go far away in those neighborhoods. So the motorcycles are always welcome in Kigali, but they have to obey the rules as well. So, for example, if we talk about the dedicated bus line, the lack for them is it's still a small part in Kigali because we have a pilot from downtown to Remera,
the Rwandex
via Rwandex, Rwandex and Sonatube, but in the near future, as we increase those bus lanes, even where they are now, they have to obey them. Those means high occupancy vehicles have to pass by there. It's not only buses, actually. So the high occupancy vehicles means a vehicle carrying 8 passengers or more.
And above.
And above.
Okay.
And also ambulance, of course.
The ambulances.
The firefighters
brigade.
And people like that. But for others, if you are a motorcycle, you're carrying one person. If you are a
single individual in a car,
you are just carrying 4 people. So you're not a high occupancy vehicle. So you will follow the other lanes, the remaining lanes, or you will take an alternative route. Because as a motorcycle, you can take another alternative route.
So you're saying those dedicated lanes are only for emergency vehicles,
yes,
and then those high occupancy vehicles of 8 passengers and
or
above.
more. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there are penalties that are going to be changed for people who do not obey.
People always ask for that, but that's how traffic regulations work. If you're not obeying some signs on the traffic, you will have fine. You will get fined. So it's the same for violating the bus dedicated lane. You will get fined. Yeah. So I don't know if they have started, but if it happens, know that it has to happen. Yeah, because sometimes they say no one is supposed to ignore a law, and it's a law.
Wow.
Yeah.
Emma, literally you're saying that we should obey what the guidelines are telling us.
Yes.
And we should ease this new system and cooperate so that it works, it becomes efficient.
And the good thing is, if we all cooperate, it will be beneficial for all of us. For example, instead of getting capped in a traffic jam, or as a motorcycle, instead of getting fined because you are trying to move faster by using the bus dedicated lane, you can take an alternative route. And if you take an alternative route, it means you reduced something on the congestion because you've given place to other cars. So if people try to think like that and they obey the road signs, that will help us all.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we've really exhausted every information we wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, we decided to extend a bit because we wanted to have this clear information and see how best we're going to embrace this new system, because it concerns you, it concerns me.
Yeah.
Emma, thank you so much for coming to the Royal FM studios.
Thank you very much.
And we are celebrating
me.
10 years. You've been so helpful to us as well. And on behalf of Royal FM, we want to thank you as well.
Oh, thank you for the invitation.
You're
I'll
welcome.
be happy to come.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Kigali in the Morning continues. But in case you've missed out this, or you want to recommend to somebody, go to our social media platforms at Royal FM. That is 94.3 Royal FM. That's at Royal FM 94.3 across all social media platforms. The show is on. Let's get into some break with Brad Buck. It's Kigali in the Morning. Emma, have a great day.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.